Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 15th of April, 2020. It is currently 5 p.m. local here in Vietnam. This video is a look at my 12-hour charts on the high probability method and what I've done so far in the last hour. The new candle for me was 4 p.m. There's a lot happening. That's why it's taken me an hour to get the video, because I have to tidy up all the charts and get all the numbers in, etc. Get the break evens. So I'll quickly go through it. Sorry if I rush it. I've only got limited time and there's a lot happening. This is my watch list on the right. The ones highlighted in orange are the pairs we're going to look at in this video. So there's a fair bit happening. Most of them are pretty similar, so we'll go through them pretty quick. This is the odds Aussie Swiss franc 12-hour chart. New sell signal here. I was already in a second sell, already in one sequence down here, so you can read my notes. Probably the best thing is to pause the video, read my notes. The first sequence started down here with a buy. This is this level here, and that's a stop for that buy. So then I've taken a sell, hedge buy, and a second sell. That's a second sequence there. The break even for that sequence is 60140, which is down this yellow line here. And the overall break even for all four trades is this upper yellow line. See, overall break even 60839. So it hasn't got far to go to get at least to get overall break even. The MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level. So looking at trying to bring this right down and make a few pips on the downside. May not happen, but that's the plan. The trend lines, divergence, basically. Red for bearish, green for bullish. So we've got regular bearish divergence here. Price going up, oscillator going down. MACD Platinum. All right, sorry, I'm going to rush this a bit. Euro Aussie was in a buy here based on hidden bullish divergence, which you can read my notes as I always say. Took a second buy based on the break of a trend line. Didn't work for me. Had to take a hedge sell. So that's the hedge sell. So that locked in the loss. Then got another buy signal this morning, just an hour ago. So I've taken a new buy. MACD Platinum still a long way below the zero level, starting to turn up. So I've taken a third buy at 0.12. So overall break even is at 177.013, this yellow dashed line here. So I've got to get price up to there. So hopefully that's the way it's going to go. That's the plan, as I always say. Pound yen, took a sell here. You can read my notes, pretty straightforward. The MAs are down, but they're flattening. Got higher highs here, so I don't really like it. We've got regular bearish divergence with a downtrend. That's what I mean by the MAs. MAs are 240 LMA, 100 EMA, and 50 EMA. So taking a sell there. Look, the MACD Platinum's not a long way above the zero level, so it's not spectacular. Generally, I would have liked to sell up here, but obviously wouldn't have been a good one. But I'm talking about the zero level, which is this dotted line. But that's a valid sell signal, so we'll take it. New Zealand CAD. This is a third trade. Initially took a sell here, took a hedge buy, locking in a small loss between those two. So they're the same size, so 0.02, and the hedge buy was 0.02. So then I've got a second sell here, the third trade, and that's 0.06, and there's the entry. Overall break even 84164, which is this yellow line. Doesn't have to move far, but already it's gone the wrong way. MACD Platinum's above the zero level. I'll give the New Zealand Swiss a miss because that'll come back. That one's pretty confusing. New Zealand USD, another 1, 2, 3 trade. We took a sell. I took a buy, hedge buy, and a second sell. Again, we've got the second sell. We've got regular bearish divergence here. MACD's above the zero level. Overall break even is the yellow line. That green line is just a big number, 0.6000, so 60 cents basically. So we really got to push. It's sitting on that, so it's not a good. It's never good trading around big numbers. So we just got to push down to this yellow line, and we'll hopefully get overall break even. USD CAD took a buy here. Now, this is an interesting one because this is a new pair I'm trading. I would have actually taken the buy on this signal here. This is a QMP filter here. because that was based on it was hidden bullish divergence, which I love. I wasn't looking at the 12-hour charts then, so on this pair, so I didn't take it. Then I would have taken a hedge sell, and that would have been the second buy. So now this is the first buy, and now we've got hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence. So I've got two sort of divergences, and I've drawn this blue trend line. There's just trend lines that interest me when I draw a blue one across the highs here, and price has broken that. So I've got a break of the trend line, and the MAs are up. I guess you can say they're turning. We've got lower highs here, so we just got to push up. The MACD platinum's below the zero level, so I've taken a buy there. USD, Singapore dollar, another new pair I'm trading, similar to the previous chart. The USD CAD, there would have been hidden bullish divergence from this low to that one, from that low to that one. So that would have been a buy trade, but I wasn't looking at the pair at the time. That would have been the hedge sell. This would be the second buy trade. Again, regular bullish divergence. MAs are up, very similar to the USD CAD. All right, now be prepared to be bamboozled. New Zealand Swiss franc. This is one, it's a messy chart. I'm in trades from all the way back here on the 12-hour chart, which is February the 4th. I'm in 4 sequences, so just bear with me. This is the first sequence, all this mess up here. So that's every trade from the left to the right. I'm in a second sequence. This is the notes over here. Now, I think that one starts, that's the trade, this trade here. It's got a stop and play. So it's only one sell trade taken up here somewhere, and that's its stop. So that's just there to give me a little bit of a buffer at the moment. I could probably move that stop down, but I haven't as yet. So that's the second sequence. The third sequence is this sequence starting here. Now, there goes my message. So it's all this in here, these trades in here. The MACD platinum below the zero level, which includes trades from this sequence too. So there's continuation. Now, I've started a 4th sequence, which is this, because we've got a new sell signal today. I got very close to my break even. I went through my break even on the 3rd sequence a couple of times, but just didn't push through. So I didn't close it out. Now I've started a new sequence, 4th sequence is sell. It's regular bearish divergence. And I've also taken a hedge sell on that sequence at that same level, and a hedge sell on that sequence at that same level. So that gives me an overall break even all the way down here. It's ridiculous where it is. It's never going to make it down there. Looks like a lot of trades. I think there's 22 trades on, but at the end of the day, I'm only net minus 0.03. So I'm not using up too much margin or anything like that, but I have to work my way out of it. And we'll see if we can just try and grab a few pips in the process. Eventually, this thing's got to give, and I'll be cleaning a few of these trades out. But in the meantime, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast. It probably is very confusing because of the 1, 2, 3, 4 sequences. It's just the way it is, and it's just the way I'm trading these 12-hour charts, just trying to get as much action as possible. Every trade for all these 12-hour charts is recorded in a shared spreadsheet. That's shared spreadsheet. The link can be found to it in the description of the video. So anyone's more than welcome to have a look at that for all the 12-hour high probability trades, and also my 3-hour and 6-hour trades I'm currently doing, which I've got to fix up as soon as I get off here. So sorry about rushing this video. It's just that there's a fair bit happening, and I want to try and get as much done before the pips or the time got away from me. And it takes a while to prepare the charts and that too, from when I actually take the trades. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy. If you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button, or at least hit the like button, and I will chat later. Cheers.